Let's do this, gang. How y'all doing? Guppy boy, first here. Anthony's fishy friends. Who else is here? Hey, a couple of little notes, by the way. Our buddy Jess, she is a Maine's Tails, Fur, and Fins. She did this live stream the other night, William Pridemore, that went completely off the hook. Because our buddy Chewbacca, Chewy, got hammered on by Father Fish. Father Fish just went, and I felt sorry for Jess because she just looked like she kept going like this. And Posiwi, hey, there you go. It's, and let's see, Guppy Boy made it here. Anthony's fishy friend says, yeah, I'm going to make this one. Jeff at Valley Fish. So, okay, I had something really bad happen to me. And I'm not saying this like in a, like a king of DIY way, and I'm not taking a rip at him. Not going, oh no. So Saturday, I'm beginning to get ready. I've bagged up a bunch of fish and shrimp and getting ready to go to the fish sale. Okay, here we go. So I'm ready. I'm ready to go to the fish sale. Okay. Then this happens. I checked my checking account. I got paid the day before. I wanted to see if what bigger payments had gone out, all that sort of stuff. Doug Gray, the man who sold David Childress a bridge in Brooklyn. Yeah, with a look at this fancy haircut, huh? I have decided, my hair is sort of diminishing returns, so I'm shaving it off completely once every 6 months. So it was 6 months and a day between haircuts. So I've got May 15th to get this done. Look how it's nice and tight. All right. So I'm getting ready for the fish thing. I've bagged up a lot of stuff. I'm, getting stuff done around the house. You know how that goes. And hey, Carrie, how are you? And so I go in. I'm checking everything out. And before you know it, Matthew, more cichlids. What's up? It's been a while since I've seen you. How you doing, man? So all of a sudden, I look at my checking account just to see what cleared because it's the middle of the month. My payments are like my streaming services, my internet, cell phone, car insurance, that type of junk. And so I looked in, and all of a sudden I'm going, wow, everything must have cleared because I don't have that much money left, but it was about what I thought I would have left. Well, here's what I found. Someone had charged $465.28 to Safeway and the location in Concord, California. Well, I've lived in Northern California like twice. Hey, Tiffany, what's up? Great having you here. So it was like charged at a Safeway in beautiful Concord, California, which is the San Francisco Bay Area, if you don't know where it is. So I quickly call the bank. I'm on hold for a half hour. You know how this goes. And then they suggest I call. I did not qualify for a free turkey. I may be lucky to have turkey at all. So I make the big phone call to Safeway. I talked to someone. No, it was not my brother because my brother lives in Cyprus. He's down near you, Anthony. You and he could meet up at Jim Boy's Tacos in Southern California. I think they have a location in Anaheim and hang out. So I thought, Anthony, you're in SoCal, right? You're in Los Angeles area. Am I right there? You're in Pasadena or someplace like that. Ah, you're in Cyprus right now, about to go home. Yeah, my brother lives in Cyprus. That's, by the way, the childhood home of Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. All right. And my brother's like a scratch golfer, so there you go. So I look at this thing, then I call Safeway. I'm on the phone with somebody at Safeway for like 20 minutes. It's like 9 a.m. and I got to be out of here by 9:45. And I got to walk Bolo and I got to do something called take a shower, get dressed. Crazy. And so I go jump in the shower. I get dressed, and I have to walk Bolo, who's right here sleeping, and make my way to Fayetteville. So I didn't have as many bags of fish as I could have brought. I sold all my fish that I was going to sell within the first 20 minutes, and then I just sat there like a lump. So it was crazy. You won the Masters years ago, the miniature golf Masters. My brother, every time I've gone golfing with him, the driving range, stuff like that, I have golfed a grand total of 5 times in my life. My brother golfs 5, 6 times a week. Okay, so that's how different it is. I like fish. He likes golf. So I go in and I'm like hitting the golf ball, and my brother goes, "Keep your feet on the ground." And he's trying to coach me up. And you and I may be close on that. And we have my brother and I, we have a sister. And her husband's like Mr. I'm great at everything. Jeffrey Cunningham. I have not resorted to printing my own money yet. You know why? I want to go to jail. Crazy as that may seem. Now, a fish tube beer drinking golf outing, that would be fun. Okay. So I'm like hitting it, and my brother's going, "Don't keep your feet on the ground. Your swing isn't that bad." And I go, "Hey, I almost never golf. It's going straight about 150. Who cares?" So we're out golfing with like a lot of relatives. It was a family wedding. We're on a Muni course in Riverside, California. And my brother-in-law, who's really good at everything, much smarter than I would be, all this sort of stuff. Yeah, thank you very much, Rico Stan. Yep, like button, everybody. 14 here, 8 likes. Thank you. So, if I get done with a hole and I've done 10, I'm coming back going, woohoo, I got 10. Streetwise, thank you very much. Lurking is good. Thanks for hanging out. It's all good. So I'm going, I have 10. What do you guys get? Like, I'm excited. We were having cigars. We may have had a few beers already, so this is not a serious type of thing, except for the people that are good. My Uncle George, pretty good golfer. My cousin Emily, her husband Micah, pretty good golfer. A couple of my brother's bros, pretty good golfers. And so I'm yelling out, Hey, what'd you get on that one? I got a 10. And we were going to go to a Jack Nicklaus course in Riverside. This is going back about 16, 17 years ago. And they closed the golf course because someone put herbicide on the greens. The greens were just dirt. So there you go. Yeah, well, in Southern California, you can golf all year round. That's for sure. So that's my golfing story. So yeah, so I go in. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to the fish sale, table sale, and I don't bag up everything I could have. I could have sold every shrimp I had. I mean, the shrimp were like gone. Okay. So, Chris John, what's up? So I go in, so I have to run down. I bring my fish. I have my cooler filled with stuff. I get down there, and all the tables fill up. And a guy comes in and he goes, "Are they available tables?" He showed up a little bit later. I'd sold most of my stuff. I go, "Come on, share it with me." Turns out this is a guy who sells a lot on Aquabid and eBay as Chard 56, CHARD 56. So I got to meet him. He's a great guy. Got to hang out with my crew in Fayetteville. And, Michael Hollingsworth and Michael, and what's the other Michael's name? I can't remember. Who's the organizer of the group? He's probably watching now going, "What am I, chopped liver?" Well, hold on a second here. Let me figure out I can't remember his name off the bat. I've been caught up in a lot of good stories. So, Michael Gaines, everybody. So he's the actual El Presidente, El Guru of the Fayetteville, Northwest Arkansas Aquarium Society. It was a great group of people, and they realized, we probably did this on a bad weekend because it was the opening day of gun season to harvest Bambi. I sold a lot of stuff, met really nice people, so it worked out fine for me. I would have liked to have sold out completely, but it is what it is. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a real good time. So yeah. So I'm having to figure out. My brother has an idea on this, and I don't know if it's necessarily a good idea or not. And I wanted to bounce this off of you because you're my friends and everything like that. And I will get to, by the way, Doug Gray tipped me off on this, and I watched our boy Chewy get beat up by Father Fish and our buddy Jess. She runs Maine's Tails Fur and Fins. And let me just tell you something. It was a heck of a deal. Yeah, I sell online carry. I have a couple of URLs. I haven't put up a website yet. I do occasionally post stuff on eBay and Aquabid. I don't have anything up right now, mainly because next week is Thanksgiving week. But I will have something come up. If you need to reach out to me, I'll give you my email address. And Father Fish is a Karen, or am I a Karen? So that's my email address, mob.guppy@gmail.com. And yeah, I don't have anything up, and I won't have anything up till maybe Thanksgiving weekend. I'll pull a few things up, but if you reach out to me, we'll go through. I've got our buddy Rico Stan. He won some Guppies last week, and today I was busy dealing with. Yeah, Turkey Day is not a good day to ship. Exactly. And So, yeah, I'm going to try to get these fish out. For Rico Stan, I'll let you know. If I can't get them out, I'm just going to be real busy dealing with the bank and trying to get $465 back. Oh, Father Fish is Karen. Yeah, if I don't get it out tomorrow, it'll be the Monday following Thanksgiving. Rico Stan, I've got your gift card here and ready to go. I want to get it out, but let me get this junk done. And so, yeah, talk about nut burgers. I'll tell you what. So, if you didn't see this, is that Jess is doing a conversation. The only person I really knew was Chewy. She was talking to some guy named John and some guy named Fugs Fish for a long time, and seemed to be going real well. They were talking about genetics, some of the stuff I disagreed with, some of the stuff I did agree with. And so, probably a little over 2 hours in, when Doug Gray sent me the link, he said, Peter, you have to watch this about an hour and 45 in. It's actually a little after 2 hours in. Bingo. They bring on Father Fish, and Father Fish tees off on Chewy. Calls poor Chewy an idiot, a moron. Goes through. Now, Chewy, two things. Doug Gray brought this up, and he's absolutely right. He sounds just like David Childress from Ancient Aliens, which is great. Both Doug Gray and I love Ancient Aliens. Not because we take it all that seriously, it's just because whenever they bring on David Childress, something crazy. And Chewie didn't have a camera on the entire time. So for all I knew, he is David Childress. What's a mathematician's favorite piece of aquarium equipment? Doug Gray, here you go. Put it down. New Ghost Hunter show that uses Childress as the main one. Yeah, if you've not watched Ancient, oh, God help us. There you go, Doug Gray. I gave Doug Gray like a great dad joke, uh, uh, a dad joke, and I hope he uses it in one of his videos because I thought about it and it's going from there. And it's a New Jersey reference, okay? And I apologize for the New Jersey reference. What's Taylor Swift's favorite food for breakfast? You got fired from a job that hired you to do 8 odd jobs? Wow. So, what's Taylor Swift's favorite breakfast food? It's Taylor ham. You're just supposed to do 1, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, Posiwi, I may look smart, because I'm balding, and generally that gives people the impression of intelligent. That one went, whoo. Oh, odd jobs. Okay. All right. There you go, Doug Gray. Another one. All right. Here's the deal, Posiwi. You're coming to play with these jokes. You have built these in. You've done prep for this live stream. You wrote down the Taylor Swift one. Okay, I want to hear that mainly because not because it's personal pride or anything like that. I just thought it was not bad. It's okay. I like the Nestle water. It's delicious. Comes from the tap. And again, where does this one come from again? I couldn't remember. Do, 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 do. Pasadena, Texas. Pasadena, Texas. The city supply. They put it through RO water, add some minerals. Delicious. Now, you're in Pasadena, Texas. So there you go. I'm drinking water from your tap system. Yep. You see, that's good. Normal version of Killer without the ankle monitor. Remember years and years ago, this Italian guy would come into the grocery store I worked at, and it was like 1984 in Arizona. Always, he would come in every day and tell the same joke. Did you ever hear about the guy who drank 8 beers? No, I haven't. Tell us, Rico Stan. He burped 7 Up. God help us. Oh, that was his joke? 17 here, 19 thumbs up. Thanks, gang. You heard it 3 times a week for years. I think Chewy was a little shell shocked over Father Fish going nuts on him. Never watched Father Fish. He just went nuts on our boy Chewy. See Bolo's leg here? There's his leg. Oh, no Chewy and no Alice. Maybe they eloped. Here was the context: is that Chewy was talking about genetics and climate change, and just went nuts. Father Fish also went off on Alex. Secret History also. See, I have never watched a Father Fish video. Am I missing out on something? It was like it was about genetics as well. Yeah, Doug Gray. I'm there with you. I had no idea who the other people were. I had never watched their videos. There's obviously hundreds of channels. So it's well, it's they were talking about water hardness, genetics, and then Chewy went off on human genetics. And it was interesting. It's Chewy was bringing up some stuff. Some of the stuff I agreed with, some I didn't. And oh, Father Fish is the king of dirted tanks. Like some of the people on Father Fish, but I'm here right now, not on Father Fish Live. Yeah, this whole dirted tank thing, by the way, and our buddy Jeff, are you here still with Valley Fish? You were good dirted tank, right? Yeah, I have no desire to do dirted tanks. I just have none. Well, Doug Gray, maybe that's a reason not to be to do that. Is a dirted thing with Philly dirt. Human body parts, toxic waste. Philly. Yeah, I've just never been into the whole dirted tank thing. And hey, I never thought I'd do freshwater shrimp either. And here we are. Yeah, and by the way, I'm not criticizing dirted tanks. It's not for me. If you want to do a dirted tank, more power to you. More power to you. I'm not going to criticize anybody for trying something. It's just not what I'm going to do with my guppies. Not going to do it with my shrimp or my plecos. And I think some of the appeal of dirted tanks, and people, please correct me if I'm wrong. There are some people who are really into, plants. And some people have done love planted tanks and stuff like that, and they use dirted tanks. That's fine. There's a guy who's probably in his early 20s who shows up at the Northwest Aquarium Society club meetings. I didn't see him yesterday at the sale, and I guess he's like 22, 23, and this guy. You listen to this guy talk about. Dirted tanks, and and his plant stuff is just amazing. Yeah, Doug Gray, I agree with you. I don't quite get it, but hey, Big J's Fish Keeper, welcome to the live stream. Did I miss anybody here? 20 here, 11 thumbs up. Thanks, gang. Really appreciate it. Let me go back here and Jeffrey Cunningham. Ali Shanacy. The dirt is covered by several inches of sand, keeps the dirt in place. Jets, 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 Jets. Thank God they had the weekend off. Keep them from losing a game. Trying to figure out if I'm getting like a weird noise from one of my aquariums. I'll have to check it out. It's going bloop, 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 bloop. Just want a cool planet tank, then get a bunch of green neon rasboras. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Posey, it's beautiful. I'll tell you what, Daniel Jones, he needs to run more often. Holy capoli, the Eagles losing to the New York Giants. I don't think a team in that division will be winning and will have a winning record and win that division. Maybe the first division in history of professional football with 4 wins and winning the division. Your weird noise was fish in my sump outtake box. I don't have a sump. I haven't gone sump yet. Haven't gone sump yet. Eagles' next 5 games are most likely losses. Listen to Sports Talk today, and one of the guys on Sports says, hearing their criticism of Carson Wentz is that he keeps trying like every play is the last play of the game, and he's not, being not doing exactly what he should do to save everything. So I don't know if that's true or not, but Who knows? I'm trying to figure that out. It See, this is what we do here. We go from football to fish to, where is Chewy, by the way? Should I email him? I think I'll do that. Waiting for you on the live stream. Okay, I sent Chewy a note. Hopefully he comes in and joins us. Peplin Creek Aquatics, how are you? And yeah, it's hopefully Chewy shows up. And 23 here. Thanks, gang. 12 thumbs up. Thank you very much. So I got invited to my sister's house for Thanksgiving, but she dropped a thing on me. Chewy may be prepping a breeding for profit video. You're absolutely correct. So then she dropped the bomb on me. She didn't want Bolo the dog to come. And fish swap, by the way, went really, really well. I sold a bunch of stuff. I could have sold more, but I had the fraud where I lost $465, at least temporarily, by some hacker who got my credit card number. Went really well. A lot of really nice people. Met great people. Guy who sells on Aquabit a lot. Charred 56. Well, all of a sudden some guy named Richard asked to borrow my deal, and I put two and two together, and I go, "You're charred." And you're shard. And he goes, "No, charred." I'm okay. I'll fix that. I'll correct it. But it was nice meeting him. He was great. I mean, really a lot of good people. I really enjoyed meeting everybody there, and so that was terrific. So had a great time. And so yeah, it was just, I mean, again, just lots of stuff. Sold some Amica Splendens. And then sold lots of shrimp, lots of guppies. So yeah, it was strong. Strong. It was a nice time. I keep super reds, and I have a bunch of young right now. They're not ready for sale yet, but they will be. Ain't nothing wrong, Streetwise. I'm not criticizing anybody. It's just not going from there. Yeah, Chud, cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. Yeah, Chard. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So it's enjoyed hanging out with him. Hey, you know what? Hopefully, where's our boy David Samsel? I feel like he's leaving us out of the deal. Doug, how are the electric blue Arcaras fry? Chud was a great movie. It was starring the guy who was one of the bad guys in Home Alone. Scott's Aquatics, welcome to the live stream. So doing excellent. You have to move the parents to another deal. Daniel Stern, you are correct, Alishan AS. Great having you here, Scott's Aquatics. Hey, 26 here, 15 thumbs up. Thanks, gang. You know what they say is that the lockdown in New York City has been really tough on the rats because not enough people dropping food, walking the streets, and they've started eating each other. Mm, amazing, delicious. I do recommend reading Diana Wallstead. Oh, there you go. Who would have deleted that, Scott? I was watching that. I was going, well, Scott's a Quaxi cuss? Who deleted that? You had a desert rat in the house the other day? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm really fortunate. There's like a few cats in the neighborhood, and one of the cats likes to hang out in my shrubs out front, and the other one's in the back. Google moderating has been taken over the top today. I'll tell you what, Google, I mean, talk about the censoring. Holy capoli. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I keep my shrimp with Guppies, Super Reds. I keep them with all sorts of stuff. They do really well. Can't have cats here. Neighbor has a mean dog pack. Yeah, it's not good. That's weird. I have no idea. I had a time there for a while back, and I forget who what. Somebody was suspending Kaler all the time on one of my live streams. I can't remember who was doing it. It was pretty funny, but it was like weird. Ooh, Kaler. I haven't seen Kaler. Is Bob here? Bob, if you're here, present yourself. Yeah, Guppy boy, that'll work out just fine. Make sure you have a couple of shrimp caves. I have it. Works great. Works absolutely great. It's the one thing I've noticed that I have to do is I have to make sure with my shrimp tanks. I have a couple of tanks with shrimp in it with guppies. You just have to make sure you drop stuff down into the bottom. You really do. Friend gave you a dewormer mix. We'll treat the tank with that. No, Doug, I don't need it in my coffee. Well, you see, Alishan, are you sure you don't need dewormer in your coffee? Just saying. Melvin, what's up? Tank's like 60% guppy grass, and you have a rock pile. Perfect. Perfect, guppy boy. That's perfect. So Bolo's here. He's totally passed out. I mean, he's excellent, Anthony. Kaler in jail after driving 18 miles per hour on the interstate again. Lori, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Great having you here. Select Pet picked up some special goodies, sight unseen from a guy. Didn't have time to look at them. Peeked in a bucket when I got home and said, "What in the world is that?" So, what kind of goodies did you get? Yeah, it's the Goodyears are good. I like them. I like them indeed. Yeah, so for Thanksgiving, I got invited to my sister's house in Chicago, and I have been planning on going until she said, "Could you put Bolo in like to be boarded?" And I called her like about 2 days later, and I said, "Yeah, I just can't make it." So Bolo and I are having Thanksgiving together at home. Ooh, Skiffia, that's the one I want, multi piccata. That's the one I want. I'm all in on that. Terry's Tropical Tanks. It's okay. I'd just be driving up, staying at my sister's house. Yeah, for this Thanksgiving, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to get a turkey, and I think for breakfast, I'm going to go to Waffle House and hang out watching football with my dog, hanging out with my fish. It's all good. Well, here's the deal. Um, is that you get invited to family members or what have you. You're an invited guest, and if they don't want you to take your dog with you, it's their right. I don't blame them. They just don't want it. So yeah, so Bolo, yeah. So I'm not putting Bolo's 13. He's deaf. I had him in the other day at doggy daycare because I had like a doctor's appointment running errands on Friday. Yes, tell people you bought a dog. Yeah, you see, there you go. So the deal was, ooh, Wawa Turkey Bowl. There you go. Go to Wawa. It's so with so I put him into doggy daycare, and because I had to go to the doctor, I had to run errands. It was just a real busy day. So I go and pick Bolo up at about 4 p.m. I also pick up his medicine because it's $85 a month for medicine for Bolo because he's got a heart condition. So, you know, I asked the lady, well, how was he? And she goes, oh, he was playing with his buddies. He has a normal crew he plays with. I said, was he good? Oh, he was in charge. He ran them. I said, did you notice he's deaf? And she goes, no, I really didn't notice that. And he was in my, I was holding him and he was looking off into space. I said, say his name. She goes, Bolo. Hello, Bolo. He looked off into space. So that was it. Turkey subs and Drake's cakes. Thank you very much, Lori. I appreciate it. 26 here, 19 thumbs up. Thanks for being here, everybody. Really appreciate it. We're having fun tonight, I hope. So I'm still waiting for Chewy. I sent him a note. I hope he's okay after Father Fish did this attempted takedown of our boy Chewy. It's well, I hope they are Skiffy multi piccata. That's my next goodie, by the way. That's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna do that next, and I really I think they're great. And does our boy Greg Sage have those by any chance? Just off to. Let's see here. Just looking at. Okay, let's see here. And because yeah, I love those Skiffias. I think those are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm and let's see here. Yeah, I don't think he has the Skiffias. Well, that's on my list. On my list. You know, streetwise, probably half beaks. If you have an idea of anyone that's more like more aerodynamic than half beaks. 75-gallon, fully planted, 8 suggestions on stock, having a hard time making up my mind. Lori, I think it just depends. You know, you don't have to make your mind up exactly, but with that type of thing, planted tank, you want fish that are good with it. You know, guppies are always good. There may be some of the goodies. You know, depending on what you get on top there, um, is that you know, shrimp at the bottom and all that planted stuff. They would love it. You know, so that's some ideas from there. Trying to grow infusoria, instead I made an algae farm. Yeah, there you go. You have Montezumas and you love them? Yeah, those are nice swords. Fucking fish, how are you? Hey, thank you very much. We were talking about you being on Maine's Tales, Fish and Friends the other night with the takedown of our buddy Chewy by Fatherfish. It was crazy. So thanks for stopping by. It is important to learn how to grow algae. Yes, it is. I'm doing really well. I have a couple aquariums that have all sorts of algae going on that I have to deal with. So there you go. Well, it's good you're on a break, fucking fish. So that's good news. So yeah, so yeah, let me tell you something. I wrote a note to Jess about it, just saying, hey, it was crazy. I'm not. I'm the boss. You have a new logo, Melvin. I'll have to check that out later on. Not liked by Fatherfish either, so there you go. I've never watched a Fatherfish video. Am I like missing out here? Is this So it's all good. Well, it's great. Lots of fake Montezuma swords in the hobby. You have to look at the dorsal and fin, total body markings. Greg Sage at Select Aquatics has really nice ones. Yeah, well, it seems like Father Fish is cranky. Have you tried GoodRx for pets? We'll get a coupon for his medication. Do you know what I have not? I have not, Carrie. Thank you very much for the suggestion. That's a good idea. I'll try that out. Thank you. It's funny is that sometimes you're around folks who are older, more mature, geezers, and they have great senses of humor. They're not very serious about themselves, etc. Then you're around 20 something year olds who take themselves so seriously, are cranky and opinionated over everything. Yeah, you never know with people. People are weird. He even went off on a fish family member who shared his video because he thought she started a stream while he was streaming. Well, you see, I'm glad I'm not part of the father fish family. I missed out on that whole deal there. I'm cranky, but not that cranky. No, I'm not missing anything. Okay. You can save quite a bit of money. One prescription for a dog was $77. It dropped down to 20. Thank you very much. I will download that onto my cell phone and try that out. So Bull, let's see what else is going on with my dog. My dog loves the fish. He has no issues. It's he's snoring a little bit right now. Let's see if you can hear him. Not really. I have never done Posewii neon green raspberries. They're beautiful though. All the pictures I've seen of them, they're absolutely beautiful. I've just never seen them. Just have never seen them in person. I've seen pictures, and I've not kept them. I've kept a lot of tetras and stuff like that. I've seen them on a couple of videos. I've seen them, and I think they're pretty neat fish. And it's just, and for whatever reason, just have never. Let's see here. I'm looking at. Seeing a different couple of types of green rasboras, scissortail rasboras. Yeah, lots of good looking fish. My favorite tetra is one that does not breed well in captivity. And you may say, well, why not? Why would that be? Why would tetras breed really well in captivity, right? And it's the Dawn tetra. Sometimes it's called a gold tetra. and it's gorgeous. But when they breed into captivity, it all of a sudden becomes a silver tetra. And they believe that the color comes from a bacteria that's only found in its native area in the wild. So occasionally you'll see them. They're a nifty looking fish in a community tank. They're a lot of fun to have around. Ah, excellent. Picked up a group of 8 green rasboras from your LFS, 30-gallon rice fish, and rainbows, you see. Yeah, rice fish, Doug Gray. A lot of people keep rice fish. In fact, our buddy Renee keeps rice fish. Pink flamingo colors come from the dirt. Yep, the flamingo, absolutely. Cuboid and Peddler's Village. AC Agua let me pick my triple red this morning, Apistogrammas cockatoides. I've been driving, so couldn't chat. Did I hear that Father Fish did something to Chewy? Yes, he was on a video. Our buddy Jess, and she's with Maine's Tails, Fur and Fins, was doing a live stream. She had a bunch of people. Fuggin' Fish was a part of it, and some guy named John. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. Hey, Marco, what's up? So all of a sudden, out of the blue, they bring on Father Fish, and Father Fish just rails on Chewy for about a half hour. And during this, poor Jess, she's going like this. I mean, it was actually kind of vicious. So Chewy sort of sounds like Doug Gray brought this up. And he's totally right. Sort of sounds like David Childress from the Ancient Aliens program, which makes no sense at all, but it's funny to watch. So I watch it. It has the Greek guy. Hey, Jess, how are you? We were just talking about you, about the Chewy Father Fish takedown there. It was a heck of a deal. Summer tubbing all mapped out. Good for you. I'm going to do summer tubbing next year. And so, yeah, so Chewy has yet to show up tonight. I sent him an email. Come on out. No judgment here. I don't even know what a father fish is. That's the first time I ever saw him. And it was a pretty brutal takedown. I'm just going, wow. I am the only one all of the town. Yeah, Jess, I'll tell you what, that was just crazy. People have to watch that. It's about 2 hours and 10 minutes in, and once Father Fish shows up, it's totally unhinged. Yeah, I like Chewy. Chewy's sort of like one of my guys here. He's always on my live stream, except for today. And I've never watched a Father Fish video. I've had people bring him up. I've never watched one, and I'm going, holy capoli! It was crazy. Disagree with somebody and their point of view on something, that's all fair. But to call everyone twits and idiots the entire time, I mean, it's just nuts. So I'm glad I saw it, I guess. Hopefully Chewy is okay. He's coming out of this. Not, it was a little bizarre. Let's just put it at that. Hidden Reefer had no quarries on a Sunday. He's feeling the election loss. What day was this, Jess? Was this like on Friday or Thursday of last week? Thursday. It was on Thursday. I saw it on Doug Gray sent it to me. He goes, "Holy capoly, this Father Fish guy goes off on our boy Chewy." So he sent me the link, and I watched it yesterday. I started to watch it on Saturday, but Saturday I was totally fried. So just went and did that. You see, Bolo is he's stretching out on us here. Is that what was a car accident? Snail updates. Yes, it is number 4. See Bolo right here? He's totally out. Normally, if you touch his back leg, he begins to go crazy, but he is completely fried. Father Fish did it on your stream, or Chewy do it on your stream? I'll just tell you, I try to keep myself out of Fish fam drama. No, this is not vodka. Not vodka at all. Multitasking, trying to watch both. Fish live streams are getting violent. Yeah, next time, when we start having conventions again, all that sort of stuff, maybe we can have like fish fam beefs, kind of like fish fam beefs, kind of like rap beefs. Or two rappers, they go out and rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat at each other. Fish fam beefs. So it's it's good. It's it again, it's just bizarre. So, by the way, getting back to the original subject matter here. Yeah, the fish fam beef. Ooh, 6 surveys. Didn't want to deal with priority mail for them. Let's see who's calling. Hold on, let me pick this up. Hello? Nope, they hung up. It was a local call. Figured, well, maybe who knows? Cardi B calling me again. Yes. She seems like a classy lady. Is Cuboid a tropical fish store? Is that what that is? Nope, not her fault. Ian, what's up? Atkins Nature Aquarium's in the house. Oh, in Lahaska, Pennsylvania. There you go. I was in Springfield, on Friday, and I was in Fayetteville on Saturday, and I didn't go to any local LFSs. Foxy's Fishes, welcome to the live stream. Great to have you here. Yep, absolutely. Got some new fish. Excellent. So you can see right here, every 6 months, this is my new deal. I'm just going to cut it all off and let nature take over and let it just grow long like it did and cut it back. Or until I get a girlfriend who will tell me how to do my hair. It's every woman, whether I've only been married once, but every girlfriend I've ever had, what have you, they always direct me on how to wear my hair. Roxanne by the Police, great song. What's going on in Italy, Marco? Italia. There's always, I'm not a Tinder guy. I like to meet ladies the old-fashioned way. Uh, go to a club or what have you, which no one's doing right now, and just go up to them and say, "Hey, I'm Peter. I keep fish," and just watch watch how tantalized they are. Clown Loach and Betta fighting over a cave in a 45-gallon. Holy capoli. Yeah, Anthony is the way to go. You know who I was hoping to see at the fish sale? They didn't go. Is our buddy John Oliver. John Oliver didn't make it. He said he was going to go or was going to try to go a few weeks ago. So I wrote him a note saying that, and he's not in tonight's live stream. So go from there. Almost in lockdowns in all regions of Italy, huh? Yeah, not fun. Not fun. So let's see here. Yeah, whenever you can go in, your opening line is, "Hi, I'm Peter. I have 30 some aquariums. I have a sissy dog. And I live an unusual lifestyle. Want to go have a drink?" And just watch them. They just go, "Oh, how many aquariums?" Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's the COVID, and this was predicted because of weather getting cooler and stuff like that. And people being indoors and being hooked up. Also, people getting tired of going places, and you know, I had to go see a doctor on Friday, and and normally you reach out your hand, handshake them, but no. Yeah, it's I'm lucky. You know what I did on Friday? I bought toilet paper. I've got a case of toilet paper, like one of those huge 45 rolls things from Sam's Club. Tell my own family I have 13 tanks, they look at me crazy. It's not crazy, Ian. They look at you with awe and reverence. Love the confused look you get at the LFS when you don't know how big your tank is. And I say, which one? Your LFS, of all places, should be all in on your multiple tank syndrome addiction. Really is. And, you know, a buddy of mine, uh, he had set up a betta tank and then he realized, you know what, I want more than that. So he went and bought a 29. Now he has 2 aquariums. He has like an office and he's working at home. And talk about great. Between you and your girlfriend, you have 13. Well, that's good. I refer to Emanuela. Yeah, it's it's a heck of a time. You go out and enjoy the times with your fish and letting people know. Are you talking about Cardi B, Doug Ray? See, here's the deal with your 77 tanks. See, there you go. Jeffrey Cunningham has 77. I'll be there soon. Oh, Emanuela Bota. Just check YouTube. Okay, I'll do that. She have anything to do with Father Fish? See how I took that back? Manuela Bota and Father Fish. Cave gone equals bad fish. Wife signed off that I could do whatever I want with my side of the garage. You see, you got a good wife there, Jeffrey. You got a good wife, a good woman. A good woman indeed. "2020 Corvette, Jeffrey." And your wife says, "Thanks, Peter." You see? I'm just a truth teller, everybody. You know what you need to do, Posiwi, is get another cave or a little rock work or driftwood in the aquarium, and they'll set up everything fine. She said this Peter knows what's up. Yeah, you know, I know the women folk. Your wife gets half the garage. Screw that. She has the kitchen. Terry, that's not very nice. I think Peter needs Chewy and Father Fish on the stream. We need a rematch. Yes. You have about 5 caves, Posiwi? It's all good. You've been married for 30 years? I know a woman folk. Yeah, you see, there you go. I was married for 15. I've had several long-term girlfriends. I think I have the mystery of women figured out. God, is that the most sexist thing you've ever heard on a live stream? That's Betta flaring at me. There you go. The Betta seems to be take charge fish. Normally they're reasonably peaceful if it's just them and a couple of fish they don't want to kill. Yep. Bolo, you want to get down? Say hi to everybody. There's Bolo. Now he's going to go back into the back bedroom. Suddenly, genetics is looking like a safer topic. Funny that you haven't snagged in a betta. That should be cooler than a cucumber. I don't know what's going on. You got yourself a betta that wants to control everything. But bettas, they're not all that thrilled sometimes with the bigger aquarium. Because in the wild, the males sort of take their little place, and they're not killing each other all the time. They're just holding up type of stuff. Your bettas with cichlids, they're small and growing out, but he's the boss of them. Excellent. I'm glad I asked about genetics earlier this year. Yes. All right, gang. Hey, our buddy Bob Steenfod is going to be starting up here momentarily. Thank you guys very much. An hour and 16 minutes of hanging out with you guys. I couldn't have spent a night better. Could not have. I'm not joking. You guys have a good one. See you later, and thank you very much. And we'll talk genetics next time.